Welcome to Project Insight. In today's video, we'll be talking about the work status add-on. Work statuses are used to update the percent completion of a task in Project Insight. The work statuses available by default are the not started, started, in progress, almost done, and done work status. As you can see, there's this extra canceled work status that I have added myself. Now to access the work status configuration and create your own work statuses, you'll navigate to your My Insight menu, click Add-ons. Once on the add-on screen, you'll go to the Work Status add-on. And if you don't already have the Work Status add-on installed, you'll click on Get More Add-ons and find it there. Click Configure, and you're brought to the Work Status Types page. Going over the column, the first is the name. You can edit this by just clicking, and that'll bring you to inline editing. The second column is the Work Percent Complete column, and this is the work percent complete that a work status is associated with. For example, if I set a task to started, the work percent complete would change to 25%, and if I changed the work percent complete to 25%, the task work status would change to started. The display order is the order that the work statuses are displayed when selecting from them. The color is the color that the work status is associated with. Updated by shows who last updated that specific work status. Updated date shows the date that work status was updated. The Kanban determines whether tasks with this work status will show up on the Kanban board view. To learn more about this, you can look at our project views documentation. The task active state determines whether that task is active if it has this work status. And active just determines whether or not this work status is available to be chosen from. As you can see, I've created a new canceled work status. However, this canceled work status will show up in the Kanban, and when it's applied to a task, that task is active. We want to change this as if something is canceled, it will not be active, and we do not want it to show in the Kanban board. However, we will still leave this last column as active, as otherwise we would not be able to select this work status on tasks. Click Save. And that's how you edit a work status. To add a new work status, you simply enter the name of your work status in the empty name column at the bottom of the table. We'll call this almost done. We'll set the work percent complete to 90%. We'll leave the display order blank. We'll leave the color blank. We'll say yes, we want it to show up in Kanban. Yes, we want tasks to be active when this is selected. And yes, this is an active work status. Click Save, and you've created a new work status. The last thing I'm going to show you is this work status default for in progress. This work status is set when no other mapped work status can be found, and by default it's blank, but you're able to select any of your pre-existing work statuses. And that's all you need to know to use the work status add-on in Project Insight.